Good morning. Happy Monday. It's No Makeup Monday for me. And I am feeling guided to do my Animal Oracle cards right now. So let's see what comes out. Ooh, we got two of them. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. Spiritual chills. Ooh-wee. Ooh. You got lion and the antelope. What? Predator and prey. Lion is courage. Ask for what you want. The antelope is decisiveness. Make a decision and take appropriate action. What? Ooh, this sounds so good. I can't wait. All right. The lion. Let's see. Ask for what you want. Courage. So when they say ask for what you want, pray to your angels, your God, your higher power, whatever you believe in, pray to them, ask. Ask for the courage. So, ask for what you want. Don't assume that others and the world around you will know at any given moment what your preferences and desires are. You must announce them. Speak out directly and clearly. If you do not state your wants and needs, the worst that can happen is that you won't get what you want. But I'll guarantee that if you don't ask, you're much less likely to get what you want. That's how I live my life. Closed mouths don't get fed. If you don't go after what you want, you're never going to get it. If you don't ask, the answer's always going to be no. So, first, ask yourself what it is that you want. Whether something simple like a request to pass the salt, or something more daring and complex like a hug, or a kind word from a loved one or a friend. The more personal your desires, the harder it can be to ask. But really, what's at risk? That someone will say no? That you won't get what you want? That you'll be ashamed or scorned? It's going to take courage. Not fearlessness, but courage. You can be afraid and still risk expressing your wants. This flies in the face of all your earlier training. To keep quiet and suffer in silence, but why continue being a martyr, denying yourself the privilege of receiving? It makes life a lot easier to know the power of expressing your ideas. Additional associations are ferocity, nobility, dignity, assertiveness. Ooh, we like assertiveness. That was courage. Ask for what you want. Come on, focus! Focus! Keep your eye on the prize! Stop getting distracted. I'm not getting distracted. I'm not falling for the distractions. Antelope. Decisiveness. Make a decision and take appropriate action. You got the courage. Now, take the action. So, antelope. If you're going to sit, then sit. If you're going to stand, then stand. If you're going to run, then run. Don't hesitate and don't equivocate. This is not the time for discussion, debate, deliberation, or hesitation. Even choosing to be still and do nothing can be a wise decision at times, especially in life-threatening circumstances. But let's face it, how often have you actually found yourself in such a situation? And if you ever have, you made it through, didn't you? You've come to a point in your life where it's imperative that your choices are based on the combined will of spirit and instinct, which we call intuition. The more finely tuned you are to your intuition, the more decisive you'll be. you'll see that there's no other way to live. In this situation in particular, that is absolutely the case. So listen, decide, and then act without hesitation or second guessing. Trust that whatever the outcome is, it is ultimately the will of Spirit and in the best interests of all concerned. Additional associations are vigilance. There's my tongue tied again. Vigilance, action, speed, sacrifice. So, woohoo! Decisiveness. I totally was like trying to resonate on this while I was talking, and then now I'm having a brain fart. So, me, I can be impulsive at times. Yeah, because sometimes I'm just like stuck at a crossroads, and I'm like, just do it, Oh, okay, let's go. So I'm talking about getting the courage to ask for what I want. Decisiveness to take appropriate action. Well, let's see. I'm a manifester. I get everything I want. So like 6 months ago, I was thinking about going to Reggae Rise Up, but I was like, I really don't want to put the energy into that, into like planning everything and looking for a place to stay and all that. And I just had a ticket fall into my lap this week, and now I'm like, that's it. I'm going. I made up my mind. I made my decision. I am going. Like, it fell in my lap. I have to go now. Like, I get everything I want. So, I'm so excited. That's all I can think about right now. I'm so sorry. Like, I can't put my 2 cents into this message. I'm so sorry. But, you got it. You can do it. I have faith in you. You got the courage. You just gotta take the leap of faith sometimes. You gotta push yourself out of your comfort zone. I do that all the time. You know, I'm like, I don't want to do it. I do it. A lot of the times it's like sending a message to somebody. I like talk myself out of it, trick myself out of it, and sometimes I'm just like, I'll write the message and then I want to like delete it. I end up deleting it. And then sometimes I'm like, I hit send. I'm like, okay, whatever. Worst that could happen is they say no. Oh, there's my story. The worst that could happen is they could say no is, so my current home, my coworker, Nora, she's awesome. I love her. So Nora was talking to me about, this was a couple of years ago now, talking to me about COVID grants. So our county had COVID funds, you know, to help people with rent and mortgage and whatnot. And she convinced me to apply because our county didn't want to give money back to the feds or whatever. So I applied. I was like, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? They tell me no and I still don't have it. Cool. Okay, whatever. So I applied. I was like, I already don't have this grant. And I applied thinking, okay, they'll pay my mortgage for a month. Well, I applied. I qualified for a $25,000 grant. Yeah. My mortgage got paid for a year. So, you never know. You know, closed mouths don't get fed. If you don't go after what you want, you ain't ever going to get it. So, you know, take the risk, take the chance, get the courage, make the decision, go for it. You got it. You got it. Chances are you're going to gain some strength of some sort for taking that leap. You know, it might have been scary at first, but that is how we build strength. So, with that said, I love you all. I have to go. My dad was just calling me. I gotta call him back now. So, I hope you all have a fabulous day. If you loved this message, please like, subscribe, follow. Thank you. Have a great day.